Last year, myself and Tim, we done quite a bit of the Dutch TET and we worked our way up to Grosbeak to the Waco Glider. This is some of the footage. So here we are 1 year later, looking to continue from this point. Unfortunately, Tim can't make it now. So my good friend Kev decided he would like to have a go at this. And we're going a little bit earlier this year, so we're not actually camping. We'll be looking for hotels and B&Bs. February's not a good month for camping. So we live in Suffolk. It's just a short run down to Essex to catch the ferry from Harwich to the Hook of Holland. We had the usual couple of beers on the boat. We had loaded the bikes into the van and we're going to head on down to Grosbeak and start where I finished off at the Waco Glider. The worry was we've been having really bad weather, lots of rain, loads of mud in the UK, and we were just hoping and praying that it was not going to be that bad in the Netherlands. So we head up to the glider after finding somewhere secure to park the van. Yeah. Thank you. We've got a short run over to where we pick up the section which heads north. It's the second boat we've been on today.
Yeah.
Quite a strong running current, isn't it? Yeah. Is it going to be as wet as it's been in the UK? It's been absolutely awful. Rain, rain, rain. Loads of mud. That was our biggest fear. There had been a lot of rain, but mainly the trails were firm and dry with the occasional muddy areas. But with the dikes and the drainage systems, it seems like the Dutch know what they're doing. We were getting along much quicker than we thought we would. There were a few muddy bits to deal with. Diddle for diddle. We had a rough idea where we might end up, but we were doing better than we thought. There was a few drops of rain, but we seemed to be really lucky with the weather on the first day. Yeah, baby. I say it's 3:30 now.
Yeah.
We need to have a little think about where we are, you know.
All right, yeah.
If we can find somewhere to have a coffee in a village or something. Let's hunt the hotel time. No particular place to go. It's fairly well laden.
Yeah.
Well, it was a nice hotel, Kevo, but a little bit on the pricey side. This means tonight we got to sleep under a bush. However, there was a good breakfast and also a packed lunch was provided. Why don't you go through the water? An old video, you're going through it. Yeah? Oh, you are going to do it? No.
I was going to do that.
No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Oh dear.
Oh, it's a bit of a stopper. Whoa.
Don't worry, I ain't through it yet, mate. Yeah. Alright,
The water looking that black, it was always going to be a bit iffy.
Better on the left where the dike is, you know, where all that brown water is. I don't quite know what that's all about. Flirt with the electric fence. You're getting very close. That strap is almost touching it. You'll light up like a... You made me stop now.
Oh, no, in the dike.
No, don't go in the dike.
Come on. Thank you, God.
You was very close to that electric fence at one point.
Yeah.
Come away from the dike. Oh.
Oh, show me the way, Paul.
Wouldn't say it was any warmer than yesterday, but there's less wind and there's more lanes, so it kind of is getting quite hot actually, to be honest.
Is he following me?
He's coming. Go on.
Come on.
Go on. Okay.
Right. Oh, where's that one just lying?
Hang on, I'm in third gear here, Paul. Be sensible. Right, here we go. First gear, that's better. That's better.
Away from the dike.
Second gear. We just stopped under a motorway bridge because it was raining. And we put all our gear on, didn't we, Kev? And, well, I did. And now it's nearly stopped now. Typical. Sand. Yeah.
Who'd you know?
Sun's come out after a bit of a
There you go.
bit of a flood here to deal with. So today's plan was to try and get to the town of Emin, and it looks like we're going to get there mid-afternoon, so we'll see if we can find a hotel when we get there.
Yeah, it's alright, we'll try.
So we found this pretty little hotel. We had a little wander around in the evening, and yes, they provided a packed lunch again in the morning. Well, we're back on it again. Next day, Sunday.
Just wish some water.
Cobbles. The lesser of two evils, what do you reckon?
You're on the right side there, mate.
Alright. Someone's been up here, look. Don't mess around with dikes. Wow.
This is it.
Yeah. Nice. And we were reasonably lucky again with the weather. We had a little bit of drizzle now and then. Hang on. Hang on. Two things. I've got to park my bike somewhere and I've got to take a picture. Kev was a bit unlucky here, just slipped off. Got his leg jammed. Guy was coming the other way on a big T7. He seemed very interested in where we'd been, what we'd done. and how old we were for some reason.
Doing okay? You speak English? 65.
66. Yeah, we kept telling him, you're never too old or stupid. There did seem to be a lot more standing water today, you know, we were dodging puddles quite a lot, and later in the day we came across a much bigger flood. So puddle dodging was the order of the day. Yeah, we think this might be a military base, but we're not entirely sure. One of the good things about riding with comms, and you can set up an overtake and it looks quite impressive.
Oh.
Ride smarter, not harder.
I'm not sure about this one. I might be coming out with you.
Oh yeah, really? We spotted this massive flood ahead, so I opted out quite early, got onto the path, which I knew would be a solid base, and Kev weren't so lucky. Where he decided to come out, there was a bloody great hole. So a bit of bad luck there, really. Man, there's a lot of water up here, so I think I'm gonna play safe here. Mate, don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything stupid here. I might take a picture though. Stay there.
That wouldn't be like you at all, you fucker.
Yeah. You're gonna need my rope or just manhandle it? Up and running again, no problem. The flying 250. Oh. This looks a nice little town, eh, Kev?
It does, yeah.
Too shabby, does it? So this was probably the best stop all weekend. It was Hotel Wesling in a little place called Dwingaloo, excuse the pronunciation. And we had the odd beer and a nice meal and so on and so forth. Well, today was going to be a really easy day. We were well up on time. We were going to run back to the van, so we'd done a few lanes and then we hopped onto the black stuff. Having a bit of trouble with his bag being a bit lopsided, but it's all that bloody food you nicked from the restaurant. You put it all on one side, haven't you?
Yeah. I
can see apples and pies and God knows what else in there.
Keep rid of that shit, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Scheisenhausen. That looks like it might be shitty. So we've done a few lanes which got us back to where we started, and then we hopped on the tarmac and it started to rain quite heavily, so we did get wet, but we really couldn't give a shit because we were pretty much back to the van. We were back so early we brought the ferry forward and we caught the night boat rather than the next day. This trip was planned a while back, and I always knew the element of the weather was the only real factor. which you can't account for. The Dutch are fantastic water engineers, so I was hoping that after all the recent rain we've had in the UK, it was going to be a little bit better in Holland. And as luck would have it, it turned out okay. We had no trouble whatsoever with the Hondas. They were faultless except for one chain adjustment. And if you're still watching, thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time. Ride on, ride safe.